Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I certainly hope you're keeping well. My name is Taheer, Daya, and I am your host of T.DOT'S Talent. The reason why I've got the cat in my hand is because Max, his name is Max over here. Max over here is our Max caught. Mwah. He's a cutie patootie, isn't he? I'm going to put him down. But thanks again, once again, for tuning into T.DOT'S Talent, where we provide our local talent here in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, for you. I understand, and we understand it's kind of hard for us to go ahead and find local talent or find a representative to represent our talent here in our city. There's so much talent that it is absolutely incredible. So this is why I have and we have come together to decide to make a show called T.DOT'S Talent, where we can go ahead and help represent for you. Ladies and gentlemen, today's show is going to be absolutely incredible. We've got a couple of people from Colombia who, of course, reside in Toronto. Otherwise, what's the point of having them on the show if they didn't? So yes, they do reside in Toronto, but they are from Colombia. Ladies and gentlemen, I do hope you enjoyed today's episode of T.DOT'S Talent. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're keeping well, and the reason why I do say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening is simply because I just don't know what time you're watching my video at. I do really appreciate you tuning in to watch the videos. That is great. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to T.DOT'S Talent. It is our local T.DOT'S Talent show, basically, where we come in and everybody from Toronto comes in with local talent, whether you're a hip-hop artist or you're a painter, whatever it is you may or be or do when it comes to talent, not skill, but talent. We're good to go. So, ladies and gentlemen, tonight I do have a couple of awesome guests that I would love to introduce you to. We've got, ladies and gentlemen, a couple of people who are Spanish artists. I'd love to give it up to C.A.Y, ladies and gentlemen. C.A.Y. Come on in. Hey there. And J.R. Ladies and gentlemen, C.A.Y. and J.R. How you doing, C.A.Y.? How are you?
Thank you.
I'm sorry I can't stand up. I do apologize that. Hey, how you doing, J.R.?
I'm good.
Excellent. So yeah, it's really good to have you gentlemen on the show tonight. That's amazing.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for coming by. That's absolutely incredible. So you guys are from where?
Colombia.
From Colombia. Cool. What part of Colombia?
It's
North, east, south, west.
It's from the coast.
From the coast. Cool.
Pretty much the south.
There's a lot of coasts in Colombia, though, aren't there? I don't know. I personally don't know. Is it in the middle somewhere? Or is like is there just one side? I honestly.
It's kind of in the middle.
It's in the kind of the middle. Cool. I actually flunked in geography, so I have absolutely didn't flunk, but came really close to it. I don't know how. I just didn't care, I guess, at the time. I was more interested in rocks. But ladies and gentlemen, you know what? These guys over here, both JR as well as C.A.Y, I have listened to their music, and these guys are really talented artists when it comes to the Spanish aspect of things. I really appreciate you gentlemen putting some really cool music out there, first of all. Thank you. Thank you for that. And second of all, I do want to talk to you a little bit about, we'll get a little bit of personal a little bit later and maybe during. We've already established you guys are from Colombia. First of all, I do want to ask you this actually, since we are on the topic. How long have you been in Canada for?
I've been living here for almost 7 years.
For 7 years, eh?
7 years, yes.
You guys are good brothers, right? You guys get along.
Brother,
You guys don't like bother each other or anything like that.
No.
Give each other like noogies and wedgies and stuff. No, that's cool. That's awesome. Yes, I do know you as well personally, Jr. Now, Jr., what is really cool that I find is you produce all the music that both of you put out. I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
So what made you decide to sort of go ahead and start producing some music?
Because of my older brother.
Just because of your older brother? Harold?
He's the one who inspired me to get into music.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
And so your older brother, well, what does he do really in the music industry? What does he do?
He plays drum.
Okay.
Yeah.
In his room, he had like every instrument. He has a piano. He had everything.
So you would
I used to go to his room and start playing the piano, even though I didn't know how to play the piano.
Okay.
So I used to just play the piano, and
That's cool.
That's how I got into music.
So you kind of looked up to your older brother Harold,
Yeah.
and you wanted to sort of be like him. So you're like, hey, let's just mess around with the piano.
Yeah,
for a
that's
little
what I
bit.
used to do. Yeah.
What do you think of my desk, JR?
I mean, it's amazing.
You like my desk?
Yeah.
I had to ask because I mean I love it too. What do you think of my desk, C.A.Y?
It's amazing. Yeah, it's cool.
Thank you, man. It's different,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah.
It is. It's unique.
It is. It is unique. C.A.Y, talk to me about what made you want to come into music. What made you say, hey, you know what? I want to take a couple of steps back and I want to go ahead and start making some music right now.
You know what? Back in the days, one time it was my older brother. It was 2 cousins there, and
Okay.
we were having lunch.
Okay.
And we were just talking about what we want to be in, what we want to be in the future, right?
Okay.
So
You and your cousins were having lunch talking about
Yeah.
what you want to be, like what your future plans are and stuff.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah, we
okay.
were just talking about that. That was like, oh man, what can I say? Like 10 years ago?
Wow.
No, 10 years. No, that's too much. Maybe.
Was it
maybe
in
8.
Canada or was it
No,
in
it
Colombia?
was in Colombia.
It was in Colombia?
Colombia.
So at least we know it was after 7 years. So
Yeah.
so 8, we'll say 8, 9, 10 years
8,
ago,
9,
something
10
like that.
years
Yeah.
ago.
yeah.
So yeah, we were just talking about like what do you want to be in life. I'm like, you know what? I kind of want to be a singer. You know, I want to be a rapper. I said,
Cool,
I
man.
want to be a rapper.
That's
So I
awesome.
started looking at myself in the mirror and I started singing and I started doing the freestyle, you know.
Mhm, mhm.
And then they were like, okay, you want to be a rapper, you want to be a singer, because another concert wanted he liked to sing too. So I was like pretty much with him the whole time.
Okay.
So we liked the music.
So he kind of
together.
influenced you to
Yes.
go ahead and start
Yes.
making the music and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
How long have you been making music for, C.A.Y?
It's about, I mean, from 2009.
2009?
2009.
Okay. Till now. Cool.
Till now, yeah.
Awesome. So JR, let me ask you this. How long have you been making music for?
I've been making music since 2013.
So C.A.Y, you've been making music since 2009. You've been making music since 2013.
Yes.
Now, my question is, since 2009, 10, 11, 12, 13, so 4 years between
4
that
years.
space, what were you doing? Who was making your beats? Because I understand you are the producer for all of his music at this
You
point.
want to
in time.
explain that? You want to
Right?
explain it now?
I mean,
You want me to explain it?
Both
At
of
that
you, it's
time-
all good. Go ahead, go ahead. Who was it that made the? Who was it that was making your beats during that 4 years span?
Okay, let me. Okay,
Go ahead.
You wanna say it?
Go ahead. I don't even know what are you going to say.
Go ahead, C.A.Y. Why don't you tell us?
Well, I remembered I was at my house
Yes.
and I have like a creepy computer, right?
You had a creepy computer?
No,
Yeah,
no,
like,
that's
creepy.
how we started making music.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how we started
Okay.
making music.
Now, when
Yeah.
you say creepy, what do you mean creepy computer?
Man, I have like
It was so
the
slow.
old, so slow, like
It was
man.
old.
Oh, just like a
computer.
slow,
Yeah, like really,
like
really,
old
really
school
Yeah.
computer.
Yeah,
okay.
so I started making music and I'm like, I want to do this because I like it,
Yes,
right?
of course.
So now he's seen it and he's like, hey, I wanna do that.
Oh, why not? Why not? Why not?
Man, and
That's
he
cool.
started to study about it, man. and
Yes.
look
No,
at him.
how everything started when I saw him doing that.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's cool. You know, I want to do that too.
That's cool, man.
No, but
So both your brothers, technically speaking, inspired you to go ahead and start making music.
Yeah, yeah.
Him as well as Harold, your
Yeah,
brother
yeah,
Harold, your
yeah.
older brother. Yeah, that's cool.
so
I do hope to have Harold on this show one day and he can do a quick performance.
Yeah,
that would
man,
be
that
amazing.
would be amazing.
I do know
He-
Harold personally, ladies and gentlemen. He is amazing when it comes to his drum styles. Yeah, no, that's incredible, guys. I do wanna ask you a couple of questions. We've already gone over, your personal, kind of gone over your personal life and stuff like that, both C.A.Y. as well as JR. I do want to ask you, C.A.Y., why do you call yourself C.A.Y.?
C.A.Y.
Yes.
Basically, it's my name.
Yeah,
It's C Christian,
yeah.
and A it's my middle name.
A is your middle name. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Cool.
Andres. And why? Because shout out to Loki.
Cool. Yes, definitely
he was,
shout out to Loki for sure.
He was the one that called me the first time, Young Papi.
Yes.
When I hear that Young Papi, I'm like, I like that. I like that.
Loki basically coined you as Young Poppy.
Young
He
Papi.
just hollered at you,
Yes.
not coined, but he hollered at you and said, "Hey, what's up, Young Poppy? What's up, man?"
I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's cool,
I like
man.
that, I like
And
that.
Loki is really smooth like that. I honestly cannot wait to have him on the show. It is going to be cool. But yes, please go ahead, continue.
Yeah, just
So C stands for Christian.
Christian, yeah. That's my
A
name.
stands for Andres.
Andres, yeah, my middle name.
Yes, and then the Y stands for Young Poppy.
Young Papi.
Yeah, and big up Loki for that one for sure because he added the Y in that one. If Loki didn't call you Young Poppy, would you have just been CA?
Not really. You know what? You know what? Just because I have kids and I mean, it's too early to have kids at my age. So.
No. So JR, I'd like to ask you a couple of questions here. First of all, why did they call you JR?
JR, because my name is Junior.
Because your name is Junior.
So I call myself JR.
That's cool.
And everyone calls me J or JR.
That's awesome.
So yeah.
Now you've produced quite a few songs. I've heard your music, which is amazing, by the way.
Yeah.
And you produced a lot of the songs within your albums, yes?
Yeah,
Of course.
That's
right.
amazing. What made you? First of all, I do have to ask. Would you consider yourself to be a rapper or a producer?
Both.
Both?
It's like a 50-50.
Cool, man. And if you were to choose one, which one would it be?
Oh, that's hard.
Which one would it be?
I don't know. I'll be a rapper, I think.
You'd be a rapper, you think? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool. I think you should be a producer if you were to choose one because I've
Yeah.
heard your music. You're really good. And listen, I'm not saying you're a bad rapper. You're an amazing rapper for sure. No, for sure, 100%. But you can make really, really good music, and I think you can
Thank
pass
you.
that along the world as well. So
Yeah.
good on you for that. JR, what are your top 3 songs that you've made?
So the top 3 song I made was Desnúdate.
Sorry,
Desnúdate. Desnúdate.
I'm really terrible with Spanish. I'm sorry. Desnúdate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's right. Yeah,
Cool.
that's right.
En la cama.
Desnúdate. And
En la cama.
La Cama.
En la cama.
And La Cama.
And El Chapo.
What was the last one?
El Chapo.
Old Chapo.
El Chapo.
El Chapo. Oh yeah, El Chapo. Yeah, for
El
sure.
Chapo.
Like the
El
gangster El Chapo,
Yeah,
for
gangster
sure.
El Chapo.
So what is it that sort of made you both decide to come together? And this actually, Christian, I want to ask you this question. What is it that made you go with your younger brother and say, hey, you know what? Let's go ahead and make some music together.
You want to
remember
explain
that.
that?
No, I was actually, I want you to explain it, Mister.
Okay, so after he started studying all about the producing music,
Yes.
he's like, okay, you sing,
Mhm.
and I do the
The
producing
production,
music.
yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, I was cool with that.
Cool.
I was cool with that. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna sing, but then I'm like, yo, you know what? I want you to be on these songs.
Yes.
And
yes.
he's like, I don't know. He's like, I don't know. Yeah.
So you wait. So you wanted him to come on. And he's like, well, let me think about it, kind of thing. And
Yeah.
No, cause I
let's
was
just
looking at
see
him.
how
He
it
was
kind of goes.
he kind of want to rap too, right? So I'm like,
True.
if you want to do it, we can do it together, and then we'll be cool, right?
Yeah.
So he say, okay, cool, let me try it, and then he start doing it.
Cool,
and
man.
then-
That's awesome. And
and
that's
then-
when you came in and started producing the beats,
Yeah.
going in heavy on it. Now, are you in all of the songs that he's in as well, or like is
No,
it? Like,
yeah. Now,
Yes.
like before, it was just him.
It was
It
just
was
solo.
me. It was
Yeah,
Cool.
but like every song that we have out, it's just me and
That's
my brother.
cool.
Yeah.
So you guys are, I don't know what happened over there, ladies and gentlemen. I do excuse that sound there. I think something fell. Is everything okay backstage there? Backstage, is everything okay? Let's go. So I do want to actually ask you another question, and this is kind of directed to both of you. Have you sung in anybody else's album?
No, yeah.
No, not yet. How about yourself?
No.
C.A.Y.
No.
No. I know you produced for a couple of other
Oh, yeah,
people.
I have,
Who have
yeah.
you produced for?
There's a guy named Frenchie. That's his name.
Frenchie, okay.
And what's the other guy's name? I forgot his name.
It's cool. It's cool. No,
Well,
yeah,
yeah.
that's fine.
Anyways,
So
shout out to that guy,
Frenchie,
shout out
to
to
Frenchie, shout out to the other guy. That's cool. See, that's how you know you're successful when you
Yeah.
don't remember who it is that you did.
Yeah.
So you've obviously done multiple projects
Yeah,
as well,
I have.
right?
There's a lot
That's
of people
cool.
that ask me for beats.
So it's just
and
not just a
stuff.
couple of people; it's
Yeah.
quite a few.
Yeah.
Awesome. How about yourself, C.A.Y? Have you gone ahead and done
Oh, man.
projects for other people as well?
Well, no, but there is a lot of people that, like, they want to make music with us.
Of course, yes.
But I'm like not into that because we're trying to make a new album.
Yes.
So we're working together, you know.
Cool.
And
Like collaboration, yeah.
yeah, it's just like me and him for now. So
Awesome,
we'll
man.
see. We'll see later.
What do you want to give him a shout out? Or no, not really.
You know, no,
It's
I
okay.
don't
That's
really
cool. No
know.
problem. That's fine. Not a problem at all. Sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, you have to understand that secrecy when projects are happening. You cannot let it happen, especially during the entertainment industry. Secrets are secrets. So that's how you know it's going to be totally awesome, right? For sure. It's not your brother, is it? Did I take a guess? And I'll take a guess. Is it your brother?
No.
All right. Now, I do actually have to ask you another question, if you don't mind, C.A.Y. Out of all the songs that you have made, and yours is coming soon too, JR, out of all the songs that you have made, C.A.Y, what would be your favorite song?
My favorite song.
Yes.
Oh man, I love this song, and it's called Contigo.
Is it a new song?
It kind of a new song.
When did you make the song?
It's been about like
few months ago.
A couple months ago?
Yeah, a couple months ago.
Cool, man. So it's called Contigo.
Contigo.
What's it about?
It's about a girl that
Cool.
she's kind of confused.
Okay.
So
That happens. That happens
Yeah,
to
it
girls. That happens
happens,
to guys
it
too.
happens.
It does. We sometimes get confused too. It's true.
so yeah, she's kind of confused. So I'm telling her that everything's gonna be alright. We sit together, you know. So,
Yes.
So yeah, pretty much.
Did you write it?
We both did it.
Cool.
We both.
So you
did
both wrote it together.
it. Yeah.
You produced it, obviously, yeah.
Yeah, he produced it.
And what sort of made you want to write that song? Was there something that made you want to write it? Were you thinking about? Because I know you've got a couple of kids. You've also got yourself a girlfriend, a beautiful girlfriend as well. Was that sort of an inspiration for you to write about that? You better say yes.
Man, it's a lot of things. It happened to me before.
Yes.
So I'm 23 years
You're
old.
very young. But you know what? I've always seen him as a little brother, right? And that's not why he's on the show. The reason why he's on the show is because he is actually talented, and as is JR. JR, you were very much so a talented individual yourself. That is for sure. You do a lot of cool music. You do a lot of cool beats. You guys together combined, I think, make a really good mix because you guys come out with a good product.
Thank you.
Things that people will want to watch, and that is 100%. Where can they go ahead and check out your music?
They can go to on YouTube. It's EP70 Records.
So
That's where you
EP
can find all the
70
music.
Records, 70 Records,
70, yeah.
70 Records. So EP 70 Records,
And that's where you can
and
find
that's it. Okay, and
That's
that's
it.
on YouTube.
That's on YouTube.
Cool.
That's on YouTube.
So they can go ahead and find it on EP 70 Records.
Or maybe if you guys wanna follow us on Instagram or Snapchat, you can find me as Young Papi.
Young Poppy. That's
03.
individually on Instagram or
That's
Snapchat. Sorry,
Instagram.
go ahead.
That's only Instagram.
Young Poppy
Young Papi 03.
03. Okay.
That's Instagram. And Snapchat, you can find me as Chris Colombia, CRIS Colombia, spelled COLOMBIA. That's it.
That's beautiful. How about you? Do you have Instagram yourself?
Yes, you can,
Why don't you give your Instagram
you can find my
channel? Yeah.
on Instagram. It's my Instagram is j.r.c.d. That's my Instagram, and my Snapchat is Junior Camacho. It's JUNIOR CAMACHO. So
Nice.
yeah, go follow. Oh,
Awesome. JR, I do have a question for you. How old are you?
I'm 18.
18, eh? Wow.
18.
I wish I could go back to that age, man. I wish I could. How about you? You're not that much farther. How old are you, C.A.Y?
I'm 23.
23.
23 years
23,
old.
so you're not that much farther away from
5
18.
years, I guess. Yeah.
I got almost 10 years on you, guy. Oh my goodness. But you know what? This is the cool part about it. No matter how old you may think you are, you will still you got to stay cool first of all. That's rule. Okay. Rule number 1, stay cool. Rule number 2, find talent. Rule number 3, chill with the talent. Why? Because they're cool, man. As long as they're good people, make sure that you stay with good people. As long as they're good people, you make sure that you're with them. Why not? Now, I do have a question for you, JR, if you don't mind, please. I understand that you like some sports.
Yes, sir.
What kind of sports do you like, JR?
I like playing soccer
Playing soccer,
and
eh?
football.
Do you like to play it or do you like to watch it?
I like playing.
Play it?
Yeah,
Cool.
of course.
How long have you been playing soccer for?
I've been playing soccer all my life, my whole life.
Are you in like a league and stuff?
No.
That's
I'm
cool.
not-
Would you like to be in one?
I would like to be in one,
Yeah?
but like I'm more into music now. So.
Okay. Well, maybe somebody over here might see it and they'll be like, hey, you know what? Get JR on our league. They'll give me a call or send me a message. If anybody wants JR on their league, make sure you give me a shout out. So that is cool. Now, again, we're going back to productions and stuff
Yeah.
like that. You have produced for quite a few people. Would you produce for money? Like if, like say for example, I don't know, Def Jam Records or like a high-end label, Sony or somebody was going to be like, hey, come work for us. Would you do it?
Well, of course I will.
Cool, awesome. I'm sure you get paid a lot because you do
Yeah,
come
I
out with
will.
good product. How about
Yeah.
yourself?
Well, I don't know how to produce that much, but
Not produce.
I mean,
Going out and being like, yo, what's
Oh,
up? I'm working
okay.
with my brother.
Oh yeah,
You
man.
know?
Oh yeah, for
Cool,
sure, man.
awesome.
That's our dreams.
That
man.
is awesome.
That's our dream. That's our yeah.
That's beautiful. I hope that dream does come true. And you know what? This is why I have this TV show, is to make sure that at least I can try to help you guys out to
Yeah,
make that
thank
happen
you.
for you guys,
Oh,
right?
man.
Of course, definitely. This is what we do. There aren't bad people out there, especially when you got people out there like myself, C.A.Y, and JR, who I know personally as well. Now, I do have a question for you both. What is your favorite song out of your album? First of all, what's your album's name?
The album name is
The
Vision and Mission.
Vision Admission?
Yeah.
Vision
Yes, sir.
Admission. Is it one
Vision
word or two
Admission.
words?
It's two
It's two
words.
Two words?
Yeah.
And they can find that on YouTube as well?
Yes.
Cool.
Well, not yet. No,
Not
it's
yet?
out.
Oh, it's
not
coming out
Yeah,
soon.
it's coming
All
out
right,
soon.
nice. So that's perfect. What do you know when you guys are planning on releasing it?
Probably in like
Couple
November.
months?
Yeah,
A month or
couple
so?
months, yeah.
A couple
like
months? Okay.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned for their channel to make C.A.Y's as well as JR's channel to make sure that you check out the Vision Admission song, or sorry, the album rather.
The album.
Do you guys have any songs out there yet that we might be able to hear from Vision Admission, or is it still in the works? I'm only asking because I want a little sneak peek, guys. Come on, you guys have that? Can you do that for us?
We actually
we
do
do.
have some.
Yeah?
song,
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So I've got the castle room over there. Maybe afterwards you guys can do a performance
we
or
can, of
something.
course, yeah.
That would be yeah. Oh, that's awesome. I love it when you guys. Oh man, that's totally cool. So we can do performances. You guys can do.
Of course,
Beautiful.
yeah.
I love it. C.A.Y, let me ask you a question, buddy. What is it exactly? I'd have to ask you this. I do have to ask you this. What are your top 3 songs from your album?
My favorite one is En la cama.
En la cama.
En la cama.
En la cama. What does that mean?
En la cama. Do you really want to know?
Yeah.
It's
Of course.
it's something that we were working on. It's trap music.
Okay.
It's a little bit dirty, let's say that way.
Okay, a little bit of a
So-
naughty music, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, all
So
right.
and it means in the bed.
In the bed.
In the bed.
That means
Yeah.
freaky time. So that's your number 1 favorite song?
I like that song.
Okay, what's
I
your
like
number
it.
2?
My number 2 is Desnúdate.
Nudate?
Desnúdate.
Desnudate.
Desnúdate.
Okay.
It's one
Hi, guys.
It's one of our new songs that it come out.
Desnudate.
Desnúdate. Yes.
Okay,
That
cool.
means like get naked.
Get naked. Okay. So far we've got. What did the first one mean again?
In the bed.
In the bed.
In bed.
And then the second song means get naked.
Uh,
Okay, what's the third one? I can't wait to hear the third one now. What's the third
I don't
one?
know, the third
Come
one,
on, talk to me. What's the third one?
Third one, it's not bad. I mean,
What is it?
it's
What
a-
is
It's a reggaeton.
Oh no, none of them are bad.
No.
They're actually both very lovely, I'd
They're-
say.
You know what? They're sexy.
You're talking about getting into bed and getting naked. Hey, the girls are like, yeah, man.
You know-
Well, my girl, my wife, because I have a wife. So yes, with her, yeah, totally, definitely. So yeah, what was the third one
The
called?
third one, it's a reggaeton.
Reggaeton. Okay.
It's called. I mean, I like it. There is a couple songs that I like a reggaeton.
Okay.
It's called Contigo.
Contigo.
Contigo, right? Contigo. And the other one is it's couple that I like.
So so contigo means
With
It's
you.
With you.
with you.
Yeah.
Nice. I know
Yeah.
con means with, and I guess yeah, tigo means you. Can you say con tú or con esto?
No, Contigo.
You can say como estás. And Junior, I do have to ask you this. Well, how about you? What are your top 3 songs from your album, buddy?
From the album and
Yes.
so.
From both your albums, yes. What are your top? Would you say the same,
Huh?
or would you say the same songs he chose, or would you choose
The
something?
two first one, yeah.
The two
I would
first
say
ones,
that
okay.
one, and then El Chapo.
El Chapo, nice. El
That's like my
Chapo.
favorite song.
What's El Chapo about?
El Chapo is about like the haters are gonna hate.
Yes.
The haters are gonna
The
hate.
haters
Okay.
are gonna hate.
Yeah.
But we're gonna escape just like El Chapo.
Cool, man.
Just like he escaped from the.
I mean,
from
I
the
can dig
prison.
it totally. And when it comes down to you as well, I want to talk to you a little bit on a personal level, Jr.
Yeah,
You want to go to college?
I do want to go. to
Yes,
college.
that's amazing. You know what? For somebody who's as young as you, because you are 18 now, when's your birthday?
May 1st,
May
1998.
1st, 1990. Nice. So somebody as young as yourself, what is exactly that it is you want to study?
This is music.
Music. Cool,
Yeah,
man.
music production.
Nice. Music production. Cool. And how about yourself? I know you don't want to go to school, but what is it? If you were to go to school, what would it be that you'd go to school
You know
for?
what? I like Archerman.
If you were to go to school, what would it be you'd go to school for?
Let's say psychology. Probably.
Yeah, for college. Okay. What would you go for? What would you study?
Music too.
Music as well.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
I like
So
the
we've
guitar,
got
bro.
you. Sorry,
I play the guitar.
you play the guitar.
Yeah, I play
Yeah?
the guitar.
Why didn't you bring it?
Because I don't know, man. You
Aw.
just call me like, yo. Hey, you wanna
Last
come
minute,
here?
I know.
Last minute.
I know. You did have to fill in for somebody today, but you guys are still okay to go ahead and perform a quick song for us tonight, right?
Yes.
Sure.
Cool, that's awesome. Before we go ahead and perform this song, I do have a question for you, Jr.
Yeah.
You're very young.
Yeah.
When you get a little bit older, what would be your dream job?
It's either be a singer or a producer.
A singer or a producer?
Yeah.
How about yourself, C.A.Y?
Oh,
What would
you
be
know
your
what?
dream job?
Oh, my dream job, man. I don't know. It's gonna sound kind of.
That's cool. That's cool.
I like fight. I like UFC fights, MMA fights.
You want to fight people?
No fight people. Just like be a professional. You know.
Okay.
Like-
Should I be leaving now? Are you gonna hurt me? Please don't
I'm,
do it.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
Sorry, brother. Yes.
But yeah, I would like to do that. I would like to be a UFC fighter, MMA fighter.
Cool, man. So if there was to be one job that you would have, your dream job, I guess you could say, it would be to be an MMA fighter
Could be that, or just have my own business.
or have your own business. Cool.
Yeah.
If you were to have your own business, what kind of business do you think you would have?
Oh man, carpentry.
Carpentry?
Yeah.
Cool. Woodwork, eh?
Yeah.
That's cool, man. Are you good with woodworking?
Oh yeah, I do.
Awesome, man. How about
Yeah.
yourself? If you were to have a business, what do you think it would be?
Yeah. I don't know.
You don't know? Do you want to have a business? Would it be music
Yeah,
production,
yeah,
maybe?
yeah.
Like whatever.
Yeah,
Think of
I
something.
can
Yeah.
do that, yeah.
Music
So
production,
bits.
perhaps. Yeah.
So bits.
How about you? Would you rather do carpentry or music production?
Oh man, if I have, I would like to be
Just
music
everything.
production,
Do
yeah.
everything.
No music production, man. I
That is a weird question, but I mean, when I say carpentry, I don't mean like making chairs and stuff. What I mean when I say carpentry is making like a cool sculpture or
Oh,
something
you know
like
what?
that,
Yeah.
you know? So I didn't mean it to sound like a weird question or anything like that, but if you were to do carpentry in the sense of like making cool sculptures and stuff out of wood, would you rather do that or would you make music?
Oh man, maybe some if I, you know, it all depends about the people. If the people like the music.
So you do a bit of both basically.
Yeah.
Because that's what you would do.
You
do
know
a little
what?
bit of
I
both.
take the music.
You can
like
do
a
both
hobby.
if
no,
you want.
I
I
take
mean,
the
that's cool,
music
but-
like a hobby,
Yes.
but I keep my mind on what I like.
What
right?
it is you like, yes,
Yeah.
for sure.
So I'm carpentry.
I think it'd be music all the way for him. That's what I personally think. And as for you, I think it'd be music all the way for you too, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
I keep my mind. I said I'm gonna be someone great, and that's what I'm going for.
And then you said earlier that your older brother, as well as Christian or C.A.Y, has helped you when it comes to influencing
Yeah.
you, when it came to producing music as well as influencing you to make more music vocally as well. What is it that you find is really intriguing about the music that you make? I mean, I mean, you both combine together. You guys both make love music, which is amazing. I love it. But what is your favorite part about making music?
About making music.
Yes.
When you're writing it.
When you're writing it?
Music. Yeah.
Would you rather write it, or would you rather make it?
We have
I like-
fun making it, bro.
You have fun making it too.
Yeah.
So both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
both.
Make it, then write it, then
Yeah.
sing it and do
No,
it.
like when I'm making it music,
Yes.
I start singing. So that's where
That's
where
when it
When you guys are
comes
coming
on.
through together. That's
Yeah.
cool, man. That's awesome. So here's what we're gonna do, gentlemen. If you don't mind, we're gonna go over to the castle room, and you guys are gonna do a performance for us. I understand.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you very much for doing that. That is
Yeah.
gonna be absolutely incredible. I cannot wait. It's gonna be totally awesome for sure. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand by. We're gonna do a quick performance with C.A.Y as well as JR. Please stand by, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I would love to present to you right now C.A.Y and JR, their collaboration. They're going to perform for us right now. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome C.A.Y and JR. Woo!
Hey!